Good afternoon, my name is Lauren Jakeway and this is my presentation titled Children with Autism Spectrum Disorder in Mainstream Schools. The key is in communication. So first I want to mention why this is an important topic. Teachers in mainstream schools are often underconfident about integrating children with autism into their mainstream classrooms in an integrated setting. Teachers report underconfidence with their knowledge about the disorder and report underconfidence for support needs of individual students within their classrooms. It's been found that teachers are wanting more strategies to facilitate students' academic success in the classroom, and they're also wanting some help to facilitate children's social skills in the classroom, but also in the break times at recess and lunch. One of the main things to mention as well is that when there has been successful integration of children with autism into the mainstream schools, these teachers have often mentioned cross-institutional support between themselves and other service providers. Teachers are governed by a code that states that they must only employ evidence-based strategies in their teaching, and I propose that two evidence-based strategies that are crucial to the education of children with autism in mainstream schooling are firstly, augmentative or alternative communication, and secondly, visual schedules, and I'll discuss each of these individually. Firstly, I'd just like to explain why visual information is so key for children with autism. As you can see in the table here, children with autism spectrum disorder do have difficulty shifting their attention. They have impairments in auditory perception as well as oral comprehension and their language. However, they do have strengths in visual perception, sustained attention, and oral and graphic comprehension when presented together. So, as mentioned in the previous slide, children with autism often do have impairments with functional language, and it is estimated that about half of children with autism spectrum disorder will not develop functional language at any stage. So therefore, it's crucial that we have tools to allow the communication for these children. Now, one of the most common low-tech augmented tools is a pictorial or written schedule or exchange, the most popular of which is the Picture Exchange Communication System, PECS. The reason why PECS stands out is that it's defined by the children themselves initiating conversation, and as children move up through the training of their PECS, they are able to initiate conversation independently and without any prompts at all. It's been shown that in several studies that PECS has resulted in increase in communication, but also interestingly that it's resulted in decreased problem behaviour, including tantrums. There's an interesting case study by Freya and her colleagues in 2001 that showed a marked decrease in the tantrum behaviour of her client named Tim. So, as well as language, one of the marked issues with children with autism is the transitioning of their attention between activities. So, I've proposed that the best way to deal with this is through visual activity schedules. Visual activity schedules are pictures, images, and symbols with sometimes text as well that are arranged in a sequence for a specific task or for the layout of the day. Knight and colleagues in 2014 found visual activity schedules to be a useful evidence-based practice for on-task, on-schedule, and transition behaviours for children with autism spectrum disorder. Schedules of visual activity in a classroom setting have been found by teachers to be really useful in that students are able to engage with them. They're able to be adapted to be age appropriate for a wide number of children. Students actively attend to them. They're effective, practical, easy to use, and they promote independence between children, and they're able to do more activities themselves and attend to them. So in conclusion, For students with autism spectrum disorder to be effectively integrated into the mainstream schooling system, it's crucial that teachers and support staff understand how to best communicate with these kids. So I propose that using evidence-based practices such as the picture exchange communication system as a form of alternative communication and visual activity schedules, this is the best way for teachers to better understand their kids and increase their independence. Thank you.